Hi guys, welcome back to TCW TV. Today, as promised, we're going to cover some car content. I've been very lucky in my life to have had some Bobby Dazzler cars, and I always get asked the question, which is your favourite car? To be honest, this is probably the impossible question for me to answer because I've loved and enjoyed all my cars for very different reasons. So rather than me waffle on, I thought I'd answer some of your most asked questions. So here we go. Question number one. Okay, your most loved car. Okay, this is going to be a difficult one. I'm probably going to have to go with either my first ever car, which was a £300 Fiat Panda 4x4. It's all about the 4x4. I remember buying that car, it wouldn't start, it wouldn't go, and it had the worst interior ever. It was a black Fiat Panda, but it had a tan, beige, brown, probably a mixture of all three interior. It was terrible. But I remember on the build up to actually passing my driving test, working on that car every single evening after work. I remember reading all the Max Power magazines and ordering the gear knobs and the new steering wheels. I remember going to the fabric shop and ripping out that tan interior and putting a racing red, that's what I like to call it anyway, racing red interior in there. Me and my best mate Danny, we bought the Hayes magazine. I remember stripping that engine down, trying to get it started, trying to get it going. And do you know what? It was funny. On the day that I passed my driving test, we finally got it going, and it was the best feeling ever. And in fact, we even took that car. So we passed it. I passed my driving test in the morning. I fixed the car. Sorry, Danny. We fixed the car in the afternoon, and then that evening we had a party down in London. So we decided to drive down in the car and drive it back as well. And do you know what? It made it. Do you know what I mean? It was an amazing car. And it's funny because there's probably nothing I couldn't do in that car or I couldn't fix in that car, and it'll always remain special. I suppose they always say you'll never forget your first love. Or my beautiful Landrover Defender. I absolutely love that car. It was the kind of car that tested you every single day, but you just kept coming back for more. It was slow, it was expensive to run, it was really heavy. It was like doing a workout every single day. The turning circle was terrible. In fact, there's probably no turning circle. If you was to go over 60 miles per hour on the motorway, it would start to shake. And it would take a lifetime to heat up. I remember going on the cold mornings to work. I had a 25-minute commute. It would take 20 minutes to warm up, and I'd get 5 minutes of heat, which was bliss. But do you know what? Despite everything I've just said and all of the above, it's a car that I love and I can't really explain it. So on that basis, if there is any basis, the car I choose as the car that I've loved the most is the Land Rover Defender. Okay, next question. What's the fastest car that you've owned? That's an easy one, no brainer. Without a doubt, that was a Nissan GTR. That car was truly epic. It would do 0 to 60 in sub 3 seconds. We've done a couple of modifications to the car, so the car would actually do over 200 miles per hour, which when you think about it is ridiculous. You are really getting supercar performance without the supercar price. Next question, most fun car. That's got to go to the AMGs. I've had a couple of C63s. I've had an older one and I've had a new one. Older one was a absolute hooligan. It was very tail happy. It would slide around corners. Every 3 months you'd be changing tyres, but it was amazing fun. The newer one, a little bit more refined, but you can still tell the inner hooligan is there behind the scenes, and whenever you want it, it'll be the hooligan you want it to be, and when you want to be relaxed, which is what the old one didn't have, you could feel like you were in a massive saloon. So yeah, the C63s, the C63Ss, they're amazing fun and they've been great. In fact, the new one I just took on the Modball Rally last year. It was the perfect Modball Rally car. It had all the comfort that you needed to be able to travel across Europe. We went all the way from London through to Paris, through to Geneva, I forget, Barcelona, and then we finished in Ibiza, and then me and my mate Sean drove back from Ibiza and we came back to the UK, and it was a perfect car. And when we needed to keep up with Lamborghinis, we were keeping up with Lamborghinis, and when we needed to chill out, we were chilling out. Again, great fun, and it was a perfect car for the mod ball. And to be honest, it's a perfect all-round car and a great value for money and great fun. So the AMGs get my vote on that one. Okay, feel-good factor. What car gave me a good feel-good factor? It's going to be a close one between the M5 and the Vantage S. The M5 was probably the perfect all-round car. One day it could be a supercar beater, another day it could be the most luxurious super saloon. We actually changed the exhaust on that car, so it was a little bit tame for me, the noise. We actually put a straight through race exhaust from Eisenman, and it sounded perfect. So yeah, I felt good in that car. I felt good going back to it. I felt good getting in it. I felt good pulling up to people. It was a great car. The Vantage S, well, it's probably, in my eyes, the best looking car that has ever been made. It's beautiful, do you know what I mean? It drives well, and let's face facts, James Bond drives one. So if you want a feel-good factor, do you know what I mean? Let's get James Bond's car. So for me, the feel-good factor award goes to the Aston Martin Vantage S. Okay, what cars have you got right now? Okay, at this moment in time, I have nada. I have no cars. I have 4 empty spaces waiting to be filled. I sold all my cars during lockdown. I want a fresh start. Part of this this vlog that I'm doing is about a reinvention of my life and a reinvention of me and the businesses that I work with. So I've got 4 spaces there, and this is what I want to share with you guys. I want your opinions on what we're going to get involved with next, what we should put in them 4 spaces, and I'm very excited about a new start. Okay, next question. What's in the pipeline? Great question. Very excited about this one. So I've got a Mini GP3 on order. I've had it on order now for well over a year. I'm very excited about getting this car. I've never had a Mini before. I've always wanted a Mini. For you guys, for you Mini fans, you'll know that the GP car is obviously a very iconic car. And I'm very excited for my first Mini to be the GP3. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic though, obviously it's been delayed and it's been pushed back. And I keep getting messages saying it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. But obviously it's pushed back due to this. So hopefully in the next few weeks, I'll have my hands on the new GP3 and we'll be doing a great review on that. What else is in the pipeline? We've got a order down on a Tesla truck, which I'm very excited about. It looks amazing. Whether they're going to actually make it or not, I'm not sure. Do you know what I mean? I hope they do. It looks great. I put £100 down. The prices look good, and if it looks like it is in the video, then great. What else is there? Probably, how can I forget this? Look at this bad boy. As you know from the video earlier, I am a mad Land Rover Defender fan. So I've got an order down for a Land Rover Defender 90. I can't actually fully spec and order that yet because of the pandemic again, so it's all been delayed. You can order a 110, but you can't get a 90 yet, so I'm waiting to get my hands on a 90, and I can't wait to see it. I've test drove the 110, which was amazing. It had, for me, if I'm going to be honest, it had all the luxuries of a modern car, but still had that iconic feel of the old Defender. I know there'll be a lot of people out there disputing that, but it did. It felt very Defenderish. It had the key styles of Defender. I was very excited about it, and it had, on top off, it had all the luxuries of a modern car. So I thought it was great. So yeah, so that's what's currently in the pipeline. I'm looking forward to reviewing all of them cars, and I'm looking forward to adding more cars to that collection as well. So again, let me know what you think. Let me know what you want me to get involved with, and we'll go from there. But that's what's in the pipeline at the moment. So that's it for another episode. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all your amazing questions. I've enjoyed answering them questions. I love cars, so expect a lot more car content to come through. So thank you again. Click and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week.